Hi everybody, I'm Anucha. This is the Moms and Crafters YouTube channel. Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to make a very simple origami flower. This is made out of multiple petals joined together to create a flower in a slight cone shape. So yes, you can turn these into a bouquet. Go ahead and check out the other paper flowers on my channel to learn how to make this. This is a beginner origami tutorial, and you can find a step-by-step tutorial with photos in the description of this video. So let's get started crafting. We are starting with a small square of origami paper. The size will determine the final size of your flower. This one's about 2 by 2, and we're folding it in half diagonally to form a triangle. You can use a bone folder to crisp up your folds, but you really don't have to. Just make sure they're nice and crisp. Now fold that triangle in half again to form a smaller triangle. Open up that triangle, and you're going to take the right the right point of the triangle, and fold it up to the top point to form a diamond on that side. And then you're going to repeat on the other side to form a complete diamond. It should be equal in size. You really just shrunk the size of your origami paper right now. So now let's turn this into a petal shape, because this is roughly the size we want each petal to be. Take the top flap of the left hand side and fold it down to the bottom point, only the top flap. Go ahead and crisp up that fold. Use your nail or a bone folder or even a craft stick if you feel you need that. Repeat on the right side. You still have a diamond shape, but the bottom half is much thicker than the top half. Flip over your origami project and take the right side and fold it to the center. You can let that top flap sort of flip out, so you're only doing it from the right corner to the center. Same with the left corner to the center. You're not folding that top layer. You're letting it form a second diamond shape on top. Now you're going to smooth out that corner by simply folding in a tiny little triangle at the end. This just helps form the petal shape. You're going to repeat that on the left side. Generally speaking, when you do something on the right side in this origami tutorial, you're repeating it on the left as well. That's how you end up with an equal symmetrical shape. This part can be a bit challenging, and yes, having nails helps. But if you're struggling with it, definitely practice in a larger size, because you'll find it easier to make these tighter folds, and then you can always shrink it later down the road. Open up those last two folds, and now you're going to sort of lift that top flap and tuck that fold in so that it is inside of your origami project. This helps it stay in place and last longer. And it also gives you a more polished back. So you're shaping it, but on the inside of your origami. And repeat your petals. You're going to make 7 petals for this project. Now hang tight, because that is all the origami you actually had to learn for this project, because now all we have left to do is glue the petals together using those flaps that are sticking out that serve as connector flaps. Tuck one into the other one. They should basically be flush, but a tiny gap is appropriate. You're going to see how they fall in place. Now we're using glue stick. I do recommend that use a good strong glue stick. I will link in the description of this video one that I recommend. Now, you may have picked up at this point that I am not an origami purist. And so if you are an origami purist, I guess this is where you bail out. But I do find that working your origami in increments like this make things that look a little bit more complicated much easier. And I also find that it becomes more of like a fidget craft when you have repetitive tasks to do. So go ahead and connect all your flowers. Now, you can make multiple layers. If you reduce or increase the amount of petals, you get more or less of a cone shape. Once you've attached all your petals, you're going to connect the final one, and you're going to find that you have quite a secure flower thanks to the fact that we are interlocking the petals. And that is all. You can finish it off with chenille stems or stamens. If you'd like, you can round out the tips. You actually don't need to, because as you would well know, different flowers in nature have all different shape petals, so any shape petal is appropriate for this. If you enjoy fun, easy, and doable crafts like this one, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss a single one, because I have a few more origami tutorials that I do plan to share with you in the future, hopefully in the near future. Happy crafting!